This obviously was Northwestern the results you wanted.
They were a good team. They were a really good team. I thought we had our chances we could have taken advantage of, but yeah, they were a good team. It's definitely hard. It's definitely hard, and it's something that I think this team is strong, and I think this team can bounce back from it.
Why are you confident?
I just know how close we are. I know what kind of guys we got in the locker room, and I think we can bounce back from it.
You guys were up 11 twice in this game. You had that onside kick. Is that a turning point? I mean, maybe you don't think about it then, but now that you look back.
I'm not sure if it's a turning. I think there's just a lot of moments in the game that we could have taken advantage of that we didn't, and I think those just stack up. I don't think there's one thing that one play call or one thing that happened. I think it's just a lot of moments that happened that we didn't take advantage of, and that's how the game ended up how it ended up.
Does this feel like some of the ones last year?
I don't want to compare it to last year because it's a completely different team, but it's disappointing for sure. It's a disappointing loss.
I think they were more disappointing at times.
I think maybe at moments, but I think we're a physical team. They're a good team, definitely, but again, I don't think we took advantage of some of the opportunities that we had. Those guys were good. Those guys play well. They're good players. We knew that going into the game, and we prepared for them. But they play well. They did their thing, and they're good players.
Chris, you feel like that they wore you down a little bit? Those two backs in their running game.
I don't necessarily think they wore us down. I think they just they had a good game plan, and they executed really well, and they did a good job with it. And those two backs are good players.
What was tricky about their offense?
We kind of got what we expected out of their offense. They kind of did what we expected to do. They do a lot of shifts and motions, and they do a lot of motion shifts. And I thought we did a good job preparing for them. And that's something that's a little difficult with.
If I said you guys gave up 500 yards, does that surprise you, that number?
Based on how the game went, not particularly, but going into the game, if you said that, yeah, that would surprise me. That's a lot of yards, definitely. That's a lot of yards, and we're going to watch the film, we're going to correct it, and we're going to get better next week.
I feel like you guys got worn down at all?
I don't think we got wore down necessarily. I think they executed on their game plan really well.